Pasanta is truly dead. Your head or your word? Positive. My honest word for my head. Radames Pasanta is dead and gone.
Look, Rampenfly, forgive me for insisting, but I can stay at the terminal. Really, it won't be a problem for me. I'd rather stay at the terminal.
Oh, no, look, God save us. I won't leave you at the terminal. That place is full of bad people. Look, I know Marie to Los Angeles. Please, I'll take you. It's not a problem for me. Come on.
Come on, Rampenfly. I know how to take care of myself.
Some people just don't think, right, Rampenfly?
That's true.
Let's go to San Damian.
Let's go.
Look, I said it's not necessary.
Look, I can't leave you alone, Marie to Los Angeles. I have to take care of the wife of my good personal friend, Rodrigo Aravello.
Rest in peace.
He asked me to protect you and to look after you. So calm down. I'm not going to let you out of my sight for 1 minute.
I wonder why Rodrigo suddenly changed his attitude towards me. First he didn't like me, and all of a sudden he started to love me. Men are like little boys. They're stubborn, but there's always a way to make them obey, isn't there? Rodrigo has shown he's the passionate and manly man I always dreamed about. Now all I have to do is enjoy this happiness and be Rodrigo's wife.
Rodrigo Aravello. Could I have 2 minutes?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, please.
One thing only. Take a good look at my face. If something happens to Alba Griselda, if you hurt her, I will shoot you dead. Don't forget my name, Rodrigo. My name is Benito Macera. But I can also be called torture, death, destruction, and terror. Don't you forget it. If you want to keep on living, then give lots of happiness to Alba Griselda. I will see you.
The best mayor of Punta Llana, yes, senor, Radames Pasanta, my beloved town. We cannot allow injustice and lies to become the bedrock of our everyday reality. We have to defend our God-given rights to have honest and good people represent our town. People like Radames Pasanta. Because in this country, the choices that we get do not come along very easily. No, the choices that we have here are pigs in ties, a bunch of old men that should be in a museum.
Right
so
on.
I am inviting you. I, Francisca Salazar, invite the whole town of Punta Llana to vote tomorrow at Plaza Bolivar, right in front of the statue of our liberator, for the amendment that will ratify Radames Pasanta as our mayor for the good of Punta Llana.
Right on! Oh. That was good. Good.
Thank you, Rampenfly. You shouldn't have done it. I could have gone to sleep in the car.
Well, my precious, I really don't mind doing it.
Jorge.
Really, I don't mind doing it at all, because to be honest, helping you makes me so very, very happy indeed, because you really are so beautiful. What's up?
Well, you see, the thing is that Mrs. Orquidea threw us out of the house with armed policemen, and well, my papa didn't want us to go to the Rialto Hotel because that hotel also belongs to her, neither to my godfather's house, because Radames has many problems at home. And well, that's why my mama decided that we should stay in this hotel. And since it's so nice and the beach is near...
You like it?
Yes, it has a pool.
Oh, that's good.
So what then? What's the story? Are we gonna stay here forever, or are we leaving right away then?
No, Jorge. Jorge's gonna stay.
Oh my God.
I'm staying?
Yes, of course. Where else would you go? I'm right here.
I'm staying, Rampenfly.
Really?
Sure, after all, there's nothing for me to do in Punta Llana.
Oh, well, you decide. I've got nothing to do with all of this. I'll wait outside. Just little old me out there.
Well, here I am, Amaryllis. I'm all yours. I'm yours tonight.
Okay, but let's go and get something to eat because I'm starving to death.
Well, I already had my dinner. But it'll be a pleasure to go with you.
Listen, why are you so incredibly handsome and so beautiful and so charming tonight?
Because you're looking at me like you're my sister.
Sister? No way, darling. Look, watch out for incest because as far as I know, I don't have a drop of your blood in my veins.
Let's go.
Yes, let's.
That man is unbelievable. He's like an octopus. He has enough hands to grab all the women he likes. And how can that girl call him beautiful or charming? She was so cheap it was disgusting.
Doctor, I can feel my blood seeping out of my wound. Couldn't you give me a little bottle of French vintage red or white wine to ease the pain here?
Calm down, Evaristo. Calm down. I can't cure you when you move about. Calm down.
Look, Joachim, why not put some water over it? You'll see the bullet pop out. Water not only makes things rust, it's bad for you. Did you use anesthetic?
Look, there's no bullet in there. The bullet went in and out. And yes, I gave you some anesthetic.
But I only like the one you drink, the one that tastes a little like aniseed.
For heaven's sake.
My God, what happened to Radames? Where is he?
Orquidea.
Where the hell is he? What
Calm
happened
down.
to him?
Calm
Where
down.
is he?
Calm down. Calm down.
Take that body to the morgue. And work fast on the papers. Then you can release him to his family. Get going.
Oh. Oh.
That's the way it happens. In the end, the innocent are the ones that pay. The poor, innocent ones.
Wanted to die? Wanted to be killed? Are you an idiot or what? I almost had a heart attack when I found out. Some idiot came and announced to me that you are now a dead man.
The person that came here came with a specific purpose. He came to kill. And I was saved only thanks to the generosity of these people. They gave me the select room of a civil servant, the one he occupies when he is on duty. Otherwise, poor Gamboa wouldn't be dead. Wouldn't be dead at all now. And instead of poor Gamboa, the one who'd be dead is Radames Basanta.
Okay, so you're right. And I personally hold you responsible, Adicio, because you were very negligent and you didn't do your duty properly.
What is this? What have I done?
Listen up. Let's suppose that things were the other way round. What if you would have been the prisoner? I assure you that Radames would have done everything possible in order to guarantee your life.
Well, the truth is that,
No. You took a chance. You didn't do things the way you were supposed to do them. So from now on, I am going to be the one to take care of Radames. I will be responsible for him.
You were gonna be responsible for me, Orquidea. But I thought you were the one that gave the order to kill me.
You too.
What good luck.
My God, what a terrible night. I didn't have dinner because I was waiting for Rodrigo, and I come here for some dessert and find that man in here with his floozy.
So tell me, my darling, how was your food? Good?
Yeah, taste it and see.
It's very good. Love, do you think you could make something like that for me?
I could do anything you asked me to do, my dear. Anything.
Waiter, here please.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a guitar by chance?
A guitar? Well, yes, of course. The hotel owner plays the guitar. It's a very good one.
Great. Could you bring it, please?
Oh, right away.
He is so ridiculous.
Don't tell me that you were going to sing the song I'm thinking of. The one that you used to sing to me when I was small. Yeah?
Which one is that?
I don't know.
With all my love.
Thank you.
Qué bonitos ojos tienes debajo de esas dos cejas, debajo de esas dos cejas. Qué bonitos ojos tienes. Ellos me quieren mirar, pero si tú no los dejas. Pero si tú no los dejas, ni siquiera parpadear.
Well, all I can say is that I trust you threw the weapons in the river like I told you, no? In the very deepest part and far away, boss. Not even the animals go there.
Araba, are you completely sure that you killed Basanta?
I'm sure. Very sure. Look, boss, I told you that I would put my head on the guillotine, and I would do it. Because when Arubal Contreras says that he did something, it's because he's super sure he did it.
The fact that you're so sure makes me very happy. Because at last I was able to get rid of a debt that has been outstanding for many years.
Bernardo!
Yes, in here. In here. Here.
Bernardo! Come in. Bernardo, tonight I want you to double the guards all around the house.
Why?
We have a very special guest, Mr. Radames Basanta. I gave my word that I would guarantee his life.
Well, whatever you say, Orquidea.
I was sure, boss, I was sure. I swear it on my mother's grave. I was sure, boss. I saw him, boss! It's the second time, Orquidea, that they've tried to kill me. The first time, you were with me. But then this time, no. I was just lucky this time. The man that just ran out, plainly he was scared to death. He was scared when he saw me, because he saw I was alive. Could it be that it was you, Bernardo Perales? That it was you that gave the order to kill me?
don't know. But it seems that you don't like my company.
No, it's not that. I'm just thinking.
Let's see. About what? About the good time we're having?
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking about. About the good time we're having. Are you cold?
A bit.
Yeah? Then I'll warm you.
Don't be silly, Radames. I am more intelligent than that. The day I decide to kill you, Orquidea is not going to be looking after you. And the governor's not going to be in town, no. It's going to be something a bit more private between you, the devil, and myself. And regarding Arabal being scared, well, your face is not that pretty, eh? He was probably scared because everyone in this town believes you to be dead. Aside from the fact that right now you have the empty look of a lost soul.
And you look like a ghost. Therefore, we are both equally handsome. And don't you think that I'm not an intelligent man? Because even if I saw you kneeling and reciting the Lord's Prayer, you'd never look innocent to me. I'm watching you.
Excuse me. Good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Mayor, Dr. Bourgeois has finished curing Evaristo and Socrates Penango. They're out of danger. And regarding the position of Carlos Gamboa, pretty soon his body is going to be taken to his house for the wake to begin.
I see. Edicio, you too, Orquidea. I'm telling the two of you because you are my guardians. I'm going to go out. You can draw your weapons if you want. But right now, I am going out.
Hello.
Hello.
Look, I would like to know if a cousin of mine is staying here.
Of course, and what is the name?
Jorge. Jorge de la Rosa Basanta.
Yes, let me see. Yes, he's staying in our hotel. He's booked into room number 14.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Simeon, are you still the civil servant of Punta Llana?
Yes, of course.
In fact, that means that you could marry Amaryllis and me.
When?
Right now. Could you marry us right now, yes or no?
Oh, my angel. I missed you so much.
I've never ever stopped being with you, Alida.
You belong to me. I was the one that taught you. I was your first time.
My first, my only real one.
And that's how it is until the end of your life. Because the day you're not for me anymore, no one else will have you, I swear.
That will never happen. Never.
Rodrigo is so late. Meanwhile, I think I'll call Papa and tell him we've gotten married. But I'm not going to tell him where I am. No, I'm not crazy.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
It was Mama. No, I don't talk to the insane.
Jorge, are you perfectly sure of what you're saying?
You kidding? Don't you know that men of their word talk about getting married only the once?
Once? And twice and 3 times, and his tongue will drop out if he keeps spouting such nonsense. The liar.
You're saying that you want me to marry you right now?
Right now, Mr. Simeon.
But in order to do that, we need 2 witnesses, Jorge.
Well, that won't be a problem. The clerk is right here, and we'll use her. Isn't that right? And over here we have Maria de Los Angeles.
Oh.
And I'm sure we can also use her as a witness, can't we?
Let me go.
I'm totally sure that Mrs. Aravello won't mind being a witness to our holy matrimony. So, Mr. Simeon, we have the 2 witnesses. Will you do it, yes or no?
All I want to do is go and visit the widow of Carlos Gamboa. She is my friend, and she needs me to be with her right now. That's all.
If any of you dares to try and shoot him, you won't even notice when I blow your brains right out of your darn skulls. Even before you close your eyes, you are going to be dead. Put those weapons down! Put them down!
Calm down, Orquidea, calm down. My men are professionals. They are not a bunch of kids. And you, Radames, you, my man, are not going anywhere. No, senor. You were forced to step down. And there are serious accusations pending against you. The most simple of them is fraud. And if you are in this house, it is because we are determined to keep you alive. But it is not so you think that you are free to roam around and do whatever you want whenever you want. You are wrong.
Listen to me.
What?
In order to stop me, my man, you need to be a real man. And you are a man of no stature.
Edicio, if Radames wants to visit the policeman's widow, it's all right. There's no problem. I will go with him, and I will bring him back. Let's go, Radames.
How on earth could you miss Bernardo? Why didn't you kill him, man?
Because I was not the one that fired that shot. This time, the maimed Mr. Basanta was lucky. You know what happens now? Orquidea's in love. She's head over heels in love with that pig. That's why we have to take much care.
Yes, but even if she looks after him 24 hours a day, there will come a time when she won't.
Orquidea protects him 25 hours a day. But of course, you know even the best hunter can't always get their hair. But Radames Basanta is not immortal.
No. And we are not going to cry for him either.
Of course not, Governor. Of course not.
Maria de Los Angeles, what are you doing around here, my dear girl?
Just what I was going to ask you.
Well, I am, in fact, the part owner of this very hotel. Didn't you know that?
No, I have to go.
No, Maria de Los Angeles. No, wait a moment. Aren't you going to witness my marriage to Amaryllis? Huh?
Don't you get tired of getting married? Don't you already have a daughter with your wife Salome Playbar?
Senorita, I know Jorge, and as far as I can tell, he's single.
Jorge, I really don't think that this is the correct place or time to consider getting married. Why don't we wait until tomorrow? That way we can check to see if a solution has been found to your father's problem. Perhaps he could even marry you two at the house.
My father's problem has nothing to do with me nor with my girlfriend, Mr. Simeon. But since you're the highest authority, you decide, and if you want to do it tomorrow, so be it. But I would still very much like Mrs. Aravello to be present in order to be our witness.
Of course. Why not?
Mrs. Aravello? Then she's,
Of course, Mr. Simeon, you didn't know? Maria de Los Angeles became another member of the powerful Aravello Cordoba family. She married Rodrigo.
Yes, of course. Then, anyway... congratulations, Maria de Los Angeles. And your husband?
Nowhere to be seen. It seems the man left the ring the first night they got married. Well then, Amaryllis, let's leave. The air by the pool is much nicer. Let's go. Excuse us. Excuse us.
So then tell me, my child, are you going to be present tomorrow at the wedding of Jorge and Amaryllis?
Yes, of course. I'm going to be the first one to sign the book as a witness. You can bank on it. But I'll use Chinese ink so it can never be erased.
No! Give me another chance, boss!
Come on.
No! Don't kill me! Don't kill me, boss! No! Please don't kill me! I have 2 children. Don't kill me, boss.
You shut up! You swore to me on your life that Radames Pasanta was dead. You failed me. You promised me that I could have your head on a platter if you were wrong. And I want your head. Because I will admit no failures. Especially in something as serious and important as this. Do you hear me?
No! No!
Now get rid of the body. But you both stay on the lookout. Because Radames Pasanta is still alive and kicking. And I said that he was to die. Go!
Jorge, who is Maria de Los Angeles? You know her well, right?
No. We never got to know each other well. Perhaps it was better that way.
That seems to bother you.
Yes. Perfectly right. Because I think that Maria de Los Angeles could have been more than just a beginning, you know.
Ah, so there was a beginning.
You ask too many questions.
No. You mean that I can't ask?
You can not only ask, you can do with me whatever you want.
Oh, really? Well, can I give you a kiss?
As many as you want.
You know, Jorge, I'm scared. Because you mean so much to me. All these years, you were close to me, but you kept away from me. Close, but far away. Everything seems to be going so fast. And what comes into life fast also leaves fast.
Relax, Amaryllis. If there's something between us, we've just got to let it be. Don't be afraid of the future. Otherwise, you're never going to learn that life is an adventure.
But that's exactly what I don't want. An adventure.
Come here.
Teosia. Look, you know me. You know that I'm a very serious man. That I don't talk nonsense. Carlos Gamboa, aside from being a good, honest public servant, he was my friend. I promise you that I'm going to do even the impossible in order to make the state help you out. And that the assassin, or the assassins of Carlos, are going to pay for it.
Thank you, Mr. Radames. May God bless you.
And don't you worry about the cost of the funeral. I will pay for it. I also know, Teosia, that this house is not yours, that you are renting it. I'm going to buy this house, and I'm going to give it to you, Teosia, so you can live in it with your children. I don't want you to worry about anything. Meanwhile, until you find work, I will pay for everything. So you don't have to worry about that. I want you to feel totally secure.
Oh my God. Oh, Mr. Radames, may all the heavens bless you.
Look, Teosia, I'm afraid I have to leave. There are things that are making me do it.
I understand.
But my friendship and my heart will always be together with you. And believe me, when I tell you that I am very sorry for what you are going through, that is the real truth. Believe me.
I'm so stupid. I deserve all the things that are happening to me. How can I still be running behind a man that has shown me so many times that he's not worth it? A man that kisses me as easily as he goes and kisses my mother. He is a liar. Lies to me. To all of us. Even to that poor idiot that he's using right now. The worst thing that has happened to my life is named Jorge de la Rosa Pasanta. The man I love with all my heart.
Inmenso, inmenso como el agua del mar.
May God bless you.
Oh, my little ones. We're all alone now.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
Listen to what I'm going to tell you, Orquidea. The person that killed Carlos Gamboa was there intending to kill me and only me. And he was not playing. He wanted to finish me. And pray to God that you are not involved in that. Because even if I have to rip out my heart with my bare hand in order to get rid of my feelings, I will do it. But if you are responsible, you are going to pay for it. You will pay for it. I swear it.
That's a crazy threat. Crazy. Because the day I want to kill you is the day I'm already dead. Because I am no longer alive, because you took my life. Know what you can be sure of in this life, Radames Pasanta. That I can't live without you. That the person that wants to take your life must also be ready to take mine. But first mine. If not, then he must also be willing to kill me.
It's just so strange, Orquidea. What a weird way to love. We are in love, and yet we keep on hurting each other. Our love is like a game of Russian roulette. We are both playing around with death. When they have to write our epitaphs, you know what they'll have to say. I know you'll think it's crazy, but it'll go. Or something like the following, I should guess. The greatest love to have ever existed finally killed both of them.
tomorrow. You're leaving for Europe. And it's going to be a long time so we're able to get back together again.
Alida, I have to go back to the room of Alba Griselda. We can never be together. We have to keep pretending, Alida, and don't you ever forget it.
Oh, I'm so tired of pretending. You are mine. You're mine, Rodrigo. Just the thought that you're going to be hugging and kissing her makes me sick. Oh, please, Rodrigo. Rodrigo, stay with me. Let's escape together. Please, Rodrigo.
Alida.
Oh.
Alida, please calm down. Look, I have to do my duty. She's my wife in the eyes of the law, and she can't find out we're lovers. Otherwise, she'll tell Orquidea, and that would be the end of our love.
No, never, Rodrigo. I couldn't stand it.
Well, then you really must try and calm down, all right? As soon as I settle down in Europe, I'll send you a ticket to join me. And you will continue to be my private secretary. Meanwhile, you must try and get in touch with your cousin. Felix Martin Robledo. That's his name now?
Yes, that's his name.
And if he's as good a detective as you've told me, he'll be able to find that Maria de Los Angeles and put her in jail for the rest of her life.
As a retired policeman, he knows all the tricks of the trade and he has excellent contacts.
Exactly. And it's your job to bring him up to date on everything, Alida. Tell him that Maria de Los Angeles is guilty of ruthlessly poisoning my father. Also, there are many witnesses, you among them.
Yes. That is very clear, my love. We are all witnesses to her wickedness. Bernardo, Dr. Bourgeois, Aruba, Juancho, and even Simon.
Perfect. Then let him go right ahead and collect all the proof necessary to put Maria de Los Angeles in jail. And don't let her find out who's behind this investigation. Let Felix put Maria in jail. And if that happens, tell him that $40,000 will be his.
Consider it done. The killer, the only one responsible for your father's death, will pay for it. I promise you. I will. Take care of everything as soon as you leave.
And when all of this is over with, I will send for you, yes.
Rodrigo!
Senor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, Josefina, you get out of the kitchen. If the senora wants something to eat, I'll fix it myself.
Yes, senor, of course. Excuse me.
And you may also leave the kitchen. I know how to make coffee, and the coffee I make is the one that Radames likes. Well, come on, get going. I said leave.
Well then, my dear Mrs. Jailer, I'm very sleepy. Where am I gonna sleep tonight?
Well, I thought that perhaps in my arms, in my bedroom. You want that?
What are you gonna do with my son, Jorge? And there's Adicio, the governor that left his civil duties behind in order to come here and back you in your dirty work. What are you gonna do, Orquidea? Are you also gonna bring them both into your bed? Are you gonna keep me in one corner so that when they get tired, I can take care of what is left?
Wonderful. Every time I win or show that I'm better than you, you come and treat me like I'm a prostitute. Why do you do that?
Swear it! Swear that you're not!
I swear on...
No! No! No, don't swear in vain. For God's sake, don't swear in vain. You swore in jail that you were gonna give yourself to the first man that you came across. Don't do it. Don't you ever mention the name of the Blessed Virgin Mary again. In order to hide your evil deeds and all your terrible lies. Please at least respect the name of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Dionysia! Dionysia! Dionysia Rodriguez. For so many years, my private secretary. My mistress. My loyal mistress. For so many wonderful years. Come on. Orquidea. It's time for you to light the way which will take us to our bedroom. Dionysia's and mine.
Porque yo quiero que te quedes conmigo. Porque yo quiero que tú seas mi vida. Inmenso, inmenso como el agua del mar. Inmenso como un cielo desierto. Que va sin destino, sin nada que dar y se queda en el alma y sin ver.
Look, I can't leave you alone, Morillo, Los Angeles. I have to take care of the wife of my good personal friend, Rodrigo Aravello.
Rest in peace.
He asked me to protect you and to look after you. So calm down. I'm not going to let you out of my sight for 1 minute.
I wonder why Rodrigo suddenly changed his attitude towards me. First he didn't like me, and all of a sudden he started to love me. Men are like little boys. They're stubborn, but there's always a way to make them obey, isn't there? Rodrigo has shown he's the passionate and manly man I always dreamed about. Now all I have to do is enjoy this happiness and be Rodrigo's wife.
Rodrigo Aravello. Could I have 2 minutes?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, please.
One thing only. Take a good look at my face.
Radames Basanta is truly dead. Your head or your word? Positive. My honest word for my head. Radames Basanta is dead and gone.
Inmenso, inmenso como el agua del mar. Inmenso como un cielo.
Look, Rampenfly, forgive me for insisting, but I can stay at the terminal. Really, it won't be a problem for me. I'd rather stay at the terminal.
Oh no, look, God save us. I won't leave you at the terminal. That place is full of bad people. Look, I know Morillo, Los Angeles. Please, I'll take you. It's not a problem for me. Come on.
Come on, Rampenfly. I know how to take care of myself.
Some people just don't think, right, Rampenfly?
That's true.
Let's go to San Damian.
Let's go.
Look, I said it's not necessary.
If something happens to Alba Griselda, if you hurt her, I will shoot you dead. Don't forget my name, Rodrigo. My name is Benito Macera. But I can also be called torture, death, destruction, and terror. Don't you forget it. If you want to keep on living, then give lots of happiness to Alba Griselda. I will see you.
The best mayor of Punta Llana, yes, senor, Radames Pasanta, my beloved town. We cannot allow injustice and lies to become the bedrock of our everyday reality. We have to defend our God-given rights to have honest and good people represent our town, people like Radames Pasanta. Because in this country, the choices that we get do not come along very easily. No, the choices that we have here are pigs in ties, a bunch of old men that should be in a museum.
Right
so
on.
I am inviting you. I, Francisca Salazar, invite the whole town of Punta Llana to vote tomorrow at Plaza Bolivar, right in front of the statue of our liberator, for the amendment that will ratify Radames Pasanta as our mayor for the good of Punta Llana.
Right on! Oh. That was good. Good.
Thank you, Rampantfly. You shouldn't have done it. I could have gone to sleep in the car.
Well, my precious, I really